The Mississippi Delta, with its rich alluvial soil making it one of the most fertile areas in the world, has a history as rich as its soil. This is a land of contrast. This is the area where slaves once provided tedious and demeaning labor for cotton plantations, while their white owners enjoyed all the amenities of life in their large estates. Even today, there is a marked contrast between rich and poor. In 1948, the Franciscans of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary Province made a collective decision to evangelize and serve God's people in a foreign and domestic mission. They chose the island of Samar in the Philippines as their foreign mission and the state of Mississippi as their domestic mission. In 1949, Fathers Bonaventure Bolda and Chrysostom Oakham went to Mississippi and were first assigned to diocesan parishes in Oxford and Greenwood. A year later, they were joined by the energetic and charismatic Father Nathaniel Macheski. However, the mission of the friars was to serve primarily the poor of that area. And so on December 15, 1950, Father Nathaniel and Father Bonaventure would move to the Blue Moon, a former jute joint immediately beyond Greenwood's boundaries. Since the African American community was mired in poverty and suffered the effects of discrimination, it was decided to open the St. Francis Information Center, which would have developed into the St. Francis Center on Avenue I in the heart of Greenwood's African American community. The St. Francis Center was served by members of the Pax Christi Franciscans. These were mostly white women under the direction of Father Nathaniel, who provided health services, after-school programs for children, adult literacy classes, as well as a place for African Americans to socialize and recreate in a highly segregated Greenwood. In 1951, Brother Adrian arrived in Greenwood and dedicated 40 years serving the people there. Rome gave the friars permission to open St. Francis Parish on August 15, 1951. St. Francis School began September 1953. The Blue Moon served as a school during the week and a church on Sundays, and they were staffed by the friars and the Franciscan Sisters of St. Joseph from Garfield Heights, Ohio. With little more than faith and determination, St. Francis School provided a solid education to its students who were well ahead of their public school peers. During the turbulent 60s, the Franciscan community endured its share of troubles and threats from both the Klan and the White Citizens Council of Greenwood. To provide for the basic needs of the African American community was one thing. However, to empower them through education and stand alongside them as they sought basic human rights upset the social order for many in the South. A bullet hole in one of the front windows of the church still remains visible, a reminder of the struggle the African American community, along with the Franciscan community, endured during those turbulent times. Today, Leflore County, Mississippi, ranks as one of the poorest counties in the poorest state in the nation. In the Mississippi Delta, poverty levels are significantly higher than the national average, with 40% in the Delta as compared to 13% nationwide. The high school dropout rate for the public school system in Leflore County is a staggering 32.3%.
Presently, the cost of educating a child at St. Francis is $6,200. Tuition is $2,700. So each child is given a scholarship of $3,500, but because of the high poverty level, over 70% of our students need more tuition assistance.
St. Francis Mission offers hope. Our resources and energies are directed to the educational, social, and spiritual needs that exist in the Mississippi Delta.
How can you help us continue our Franciscan mission and vision? One started 60 years ago by men and women desiring to help some of America's poorest, and which continues today, giving hope to so many here in the Mississippi Delta.
The first is by sponsoring a child through our Adopt a Student program. You can download a form at our website. You can continue your support of our work at St. Francis for many years to come with a bequest in your will. And finally, a gift of stock is always welcome. Through your support, we can continue to make diamonds in the Delta. For more information, contact us at 662-453-0623 or check out our website at www.sfgw.org.